Geometry Dash and Eternal Towers of Hell. Two very different games in terms of mechanics compared so often due to difficulty. Majority only about the hardest completions in the past decade or so. Even though we'll be talking about the easier side of things today. Which one is harder in terms of raw, sheer difficulty? Well, let's find out. Stereo Madness is the first of the main levels in Geometry Dash, landing in the easy difficulty, while Tower of a Simple Time, or Toast, is the first tower in the second area of the game, the difficulty of it being 1.25 or low easy. Stereo Madness's main source of difficulty are the two triple spikes in the red section. Toast, on the other hand, is just an overall endurance test where the only way to really fall is human error. These are my estimated attempts on these levels, with my first original completion and a rebeat. So which one is actually more difficult? Stereo Madness. I mean, come on, I already said I chose to just an endurance test and still not a hard one. You're only really losing if you're new. Stereo Madness, on the other hand, still has the triple spikes and the entire red part. So this is a pretty sizable jump in difficulty, but I don't want this video to be 30 minutes long. So Cycles versus ToNI. Impossible Timing versus Tony Stark. Cycles, the 9th main level from Geometry Dash, ranks in the hard difficulty, plus adds a new game mode amplifying it. Tower of Noticeable Infuriation, or ToNI, the 4th tower in Ring 1, is ranked 2.80 or close to peak medium. Attempt counts are shown here, but they don't really matter this time. So which one is harder? Well, ToNI's a lot like Toast, but way harder, as difficulties in Ito are exponential, and the difference between a low easy and a peak medium is like the difference between Stereo Madness and Cycles. And Cycles has its difficulty amplified by a lot due to being forced to learn a whole new game mode, the ball. I personally found ToNI harder as I fell a bunch of times, but Cycles really only had the second ball to carry it. And also I was able to get the hang of it fast as fuck. So the forgettable ass tower wins. Electrodynamix, a level that is insane difficulty even though it should be very fucking well a demon. You will soon see why. And Tower of Keyboard Eating with the typing test modifier, making it so you have a random typing test appear every now and then, failing which restarts the tower, making it way harder than its difficulty of bottom difficult, pushing it to, I'd say, about bottom or low challenging. Back to Electrodynamix, this level is absolute fucking hell. The first and last ship parts are the worst thing RobTop has ever made in a level aside from Deadlock Dual Wave. The sudden shift to 3 times speed was cool as fuck, but at the same time just fucking kills you. Even rebidding this thing was, I don't even know why I need to show the attempts, because this took me over 1,000 attempts each time I tried to beat it. Fuck Electrodynamix. Deadlocked, the hardest main level in the entire game, and also my hardest level till now, sitting in the easy demon difficulty. In the Tower of Impossible Expectations, my hardest tower in Ito, a tower that is bottom intense difficulty. These two are my peaks of the two games till now. They are both absolute hell. One mistake in either will either end your run, or in Ito's case, more than halve your progress. Now let's get started on these two monstrosities that even I know are heaven compared to what comes after. Deadlock, the final boss of main GD levels, taking me around 1,000 attempts. My first completion took me a weird 1.5 thousand, even more, for a rebeat. The level has overall really difficult sections, but 3 stand out, 2 being the wave section, the first one and the dual one, the third one being the memory part. These parts alone or half my debts. If it weren't for them, this level would be easier than Electrodynamix. The dual part alone is medium demon gameplay, showing that deadlock may be underrated, although it may be cope. This level is just a stepping stone, but even a stepping stone can feel like a whole mountain. Tower of Impossible Expectations, a jump in difficulty once again, from low challenging to bottom intense. This tower has overall insane difficulty throughout, no noticeable parts, but I have not played a meaner tower or obby in Roblox before. The further you go, the more you lose, the more you lose, the more your sanity is stripped away from you. It's hard to tell which one is harder, but one of them did end up winning by a pretty big margin even. The harder one was You may remember me saying I took 2500 attempts for 2 deadlock completions, but never how long Tower of Impossible Expectations took. You also may notice the background footage isn't me, and that's because I never beat it. I gave up. I tried and tried until tried became tired. The tower truly expected the impossible from me. It didn't lie.